What's up, guys? This is part 2 of the Chase Bays ABS Delete Kit video. The first video I posted, part 1, was how to relocate the rear lines that were attached to the strut tower to the behind the firewall over here in the corner, and how everything was how that was all fitted up. So check out part 1 for the rear portion. This section I think will be the last video. I said there's going to be a part 3, but this will probably be the final video. Have everything hooked up, got everything located. From the first video, I don't know if you can see that as well as I can. This is the rear line. I took and reused this grommet piece because I'm going to use this one here for my front brake line. That's going to go through that hole there. Or not brake line, air line, I'm sorry. I forget which one I said, but so what I did is I ran it underneath the back of this harness. I wanted everything to try and look tucked and together as possible so it wouldn't move. So I put it behind this harness, and I put both lines behind this like drain plug. Wrapped it underneath here, underneath the pitch stop mount, underneath the clutch line, and it comes up. This here port is for the rear line. So this one followed. This is one that comes out over here. Followed, connects into this. The bias valve. What you can do is you can this nut here from the brake booster comes right off. Put it in between this nut so it can be sandwiched in there. Let's see. This line here that connects to the bias valve is the this would be the smaller of the 3 lines I send you. It connects to the side over here, to the side of the brake master cylinder, and then the big one that has the one small and the one long connects with a banjo bolt up here up top. This one here would be the small one, this one would be the long line. Both these here I believe are 14 millimeter. This the banjo bolt was a 14, this was a 14, that was a 13. This one I believe was an 11 millimeter. This one here was a 13 millimeter, and this banjo bolt over here was a 14 millimeter. And I believe this little guy, this little nut's a 12 millimeter. So yeah, that's how everything mounts up. I ran my line. It runs down here. This is for the driver's side brake line. I used these little guys here. I didn't delete those because figured it would hold my brake line and my my air line pretty well. So it just tucks in there and then connects to your lines there, and then the long one runs over the back, follows underneath here, and goes underneath that side out the rear or out the front there. So yeah, come along pretty well. I deleted most everything in the engine bay. I didn't want to delete the fuse box for multiple reasons, but I actually am going to relocate this harness coming out of it. I don't want that sagging over and being able to be seen. So freaking light keeps fucking up. I'm going to run it out the side here. Run out the side and underneath the rail and up. I deleted my air pump. This guy here is for the air pump. This one here, that's the ground for the ABS wheel speed sensor. So I'm definitely going to still use the ground, but I'm not going to be using that. I deleted my ABS. That's what you're doing here in this video. And then this is the one I'm going to be extending. This is the power and the ground for the alternator. So yeah, I think it's coming along pretty nicely. Pretty stoked. Hopefully I'll get the motor in here soon. So yeah, feel free to leave any comments or concerns below. If you don't like this video, I'm sorry. If you find it useful, please let me know. Like helps people out. Thank you.